Hey guys, so today's kind of a lazy day. I already did the Sybil Vane video that you guys are gonna see, and I lost my list of videos to make. So I'm doing a tag video, which I didn't really want to do, but I'm kind of out of ideas right at the moment because I had written them all down and I can't find my list. So I printed out a tag video. So I'm lounging on my my foam bag with Crumb, who's over here and not on that side, and I get used to that. And so at least, you know, I'm doing something while there's the lights still out, so hopefully I get some kind of a video besides the Sybil Vane one done. And hopefully this is interesting. If it's not interesting, I'm sorry. The first question is, do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? Our closet door is like a pocket door, and it's not my closet. There's nothing of mine in the closet, so Rudy keeps it open all the time. I don't think I've seen it closed since we lived in this house, ever. Do you take the shampoos and conditioner bottles from hotels? Yes, I do, and I never use them. So back at my parents' house, we have like a plethora of hotel shampoo that we'll never use. I don't know why. It's just a thing. You like have to do it. I don't know. It's free. It's just like free things. You just have to take free things even if you don't want them. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? Okay, so Rudy is a chronic roller, so he grabs the sheet and he rolls when he's sleeping. So the way we have our sheets, we have, you know, like the comforter on top, and then we have like a really soft like microfiber. Actually, like it's like the same thing. Can't see this. You can't see that. I have two of the blankets. I have one in here and one on our bed. Like a really super soft blanket, and then like the sheet that goes with the bottom sheet. So the two bottom, the middle and the bottom sheets or blankets, they're tucked in on my side, and the comforter is not tucked in. So what ends up happening is I have my two sheets tucked, my two blankets tucked in, and I sleep with those, and Rudy ends up taking most of the comforter. So that's just kind of how we've figured out how to work out sleeping together the way that he sleeps. So yes, my blankets are tucked in, but Rudy's are not. Have you ever stolen a street sign before? No, I have street signs. Not actually, I guess, I don't know. Rudy has some, my parents have some, there's some around. I've never stolen a street sign, no. I have stolen one sign, but it was not a street sign. It was a sign that, it was like somebody's sort of a mailbox sign, but it was on an abandoned house that used to be in my backyard, and they were about to knock it down. So I stole the guy's name, plaque, and his house number, more as a memento than to remember that house than anything else. So yes, I did steal it technically, but it was gonna go in the garbage because they were knocking the house down. So, but it wasn't a street sign. So, do you like to use Post-it notes? I like Post-it notes. I am a fan of Post-it notes, and I make my boss buy the rainbow ones. So like I have a pink one, a green one, a blue one. And so like if I have to use the regular standard yellow color, like I get like upset. Not like upset, like I don't actually like yell at him or anything, but I prefer to have color. Ooh, sorry. I like to have colored office supplies. I don't know why. So I think I have one regular yellow pack, and I use that for like Post-it notes that I know I have to throw away. But I use the prettier ones for more important things. I cut out coupons but never use them. Sometimes like we get like this thing called like the Clipper, and it's for coupons around where we live. So I always cut out the restaurants we go to, but if we don't end up going to the restaurant because like they're only for certain times and stuff, so like if we don't end up going to one of those restaurants before it expires in like whatever the time, like we probably went to the restaurant, but usually like the lunch specials, which we go to the most, are not covered on the coupons. So yeah, I definitely cut out a lot of those coupons. Besides that, I'm not like a big couponer. I would like to be a big couponer, but I'm currently not a big couponer. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? Neither one? I'm thinking I'd have a better, I don't know. I think I have a better chance of surviving the bee stings. However, my mom is very allergic to bee stings, so I don't know. It's likely I would die either way, so I'm gonna go with bees, but I don't think I would survive either one. Do you have freckles? Not on my face. I have freckles on my shoulders. There's more on the shoulder, I guess. I have no idea if you can see them or not. But no, I don't have any on my face. Do you always smile for pictures? I didn't use, well, obviously when I'm modeling, I'm not like, well, I don't ever do that, ever, ever. But, I don't, like when I'm posing with friends, I didn't used to smile for pictures. I used to try to do like a model face, and it turned out that every picture looked horrible. Like horrible. Every time there's a picture with my friends, I'm like, ew, that looks horrible. And then I started smiling, and I'm like, oh, okay, well this is an okay, normal out, unprofessional picture. So now I smile for pictures. Not like that, but you know, this is like a normal, a normal smile for pictures. What's your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve. I don't know. I have like 600 pet peeves. I hate everything. I am like the most highly annoyed person in the world, so. Should I list some? I don't know. People who don't use blinkers. People who are inconsiderate. People who are rude. Like my husband who's banging right now. He's not being rude, I'm just kidding. People who are rude. People who are conceited and egotistical. People who are mean for no reason. Pretty much everybody who drives. Not just people who don't use blinkers, pretty much everybody who has a car. Not, you know, I don't know. Around here, people, like, driving is like a jungle because everybody just, no blinkers, just cuts in front of you. It's like, you have to, like, fear for your life just to, like, get to, like, the supermarket. So, most people who drive, I don't appreciate your driving, most people in northern New Jersey. But that's just a fact. We all know that we all drive horrible, so. People who are always talking about how bad everything is. Because I believe in the law of attraction, and I believe if you think everything is bad and you talk about how bad everything is, and you constantly post Facebook statuses about how bad your life is and how you're always sick, you're always depressed, everything's bad, everything's going wrong, I believe that you continue to attract that to yourself. So I try my hardest to try and be positive. I mean, most people would, my husband would probably tell you I'm still like a negative person, and I maybe not a negative person, but I kind of see the bad in things. But I think I've gotten a lot better with it, and like I said, I believe in the law of attraction, so I just think that trying your best to work through every situation and come out the best you that you can is important. And I think trying to find the positive things in your life and appreciate things that you have that you love, and you know, having appreciation for things and appreciate when you are healthy instead of focusing on when you're not and stuff like that. That's what I believe in life. So I personally don't enjoy when people do that. I tend to just, it's not that I it's a pet peeve in the sense that I just like hide them on Facebook because I don't want that have any kind of effect on me, because I find it to be, you know, a negative thing that I don't enjoy. Other pet peeves, cereal that gets soggy. I have to show you guys my cereal bowl that my mom got me for Christmas one day, because it separates the milk in the cereal so that it can't get soggy, because I hate soggy cereal. I hate when people are late. I am a very punctual person, so I don't like late. I don't know. Like I said, I'm a highly annoyed person. I don't think I show it, though, really that much. I don't think most people realize how annoyed I am by a lot of things. I don't, like, really, like, express how annoyed I am, so. I mean, my husband obviously does, but most other people don't. I try to actually avoid letting people know that they've annoyed me if I can. I don't know why, but. Do you ever count your steps when you walk? No. I'm sure I did when I was a kid, but I don't do that now. No. Do you ever dance even when there's no music playing? Sure, I do that all the time because there's music playing in my head all the time, so I can dance to music in my head. I don't do it a lot, but I definitely can do that. Do you chew your pens and pencils? No, I don't, and I don't think I ever did. How many people have you slept with this week? My husband, and that's it. No one else. I have slept in the same bed with him every night for the past, I don't know, 5 years. So that's the only person I've slept with in a long time. I mean, I guess technically, like, I slept in the same room as some of my girlfriends, but yep. So yes, just my husband, one. What size is your bed? Our bed is a queen size bed because we used to have a full size bed in my parents' house and that sucked. What is your song of the week? I don't have a song of the week. Do people do that? Do people have songs of the week? I don't have a song of the week. Sorry. I don't have an answer for that question. Is it okay for guys to wear pink? Yeah, I think it's okay for anybody to wear any color in the world. All the colors are acceptable for everybody. Pink is not defined by anything. It's just a color. Do you still watch cartoons? It's hard to say. Would I still watch cartoons? Yes, I still love SpongeBob. I would watch SpongeBob if it was on, but it's like there's usually something else I'd prefer to watch, so I mean occasionally I'll watch an episode of SpongeBob, but I don't really still watch cartoons, but I don't have anything against that, and I would gladly watch Crumb any day of the week, so. What's your least favorite movie? I have no idea. How do you even define that? What is my least favorite movie? The movie I've watched that I've hated the most, I guess is technically what that is. I have no idea. I don't even have like a stack of movies to tell you about. Some really bad movies. I think I have one Zodiac Killer movie that's like really bad. I also have like a Raven movie. It's called like The Raven or something. I don't know. That's really bad. I just like have like people would buy them for me because it was like, oh, it's the Zodiac Killer here because I like serial killers, or like The Raven. They're like, oh, I know you like Edgar Allan Poe. Here's the I don't know. I ended up with a bunch of weird like really badly made movies. So most of those are probably my least favorite movies, but I don't even remember much of them enough to tell you how much I don't like them. So. Where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? I'm a firm believer of hiding in plain sight because I believe people always look for things, and I know myself when I'm looking for something, it's usually right in front of me and I usually can't find it. So probably like, I don't know, if I had treasure, I'd probably keep it like in a little box on my top of my dresser. I would not hide it anywhere. What do you drink with dinner? Water. Water? I don't drink much besides water. If it's not water, it's probably tea. But I don't drink much besides water and tea. What do you dip a chicken nugget in? Honey mustard sauce. I don't really eat chicken nuggets though, so if I did, honey mustard sauce. What's your favorite food? That's really hard to say because I've been on a new diet for probably 2.5 months now, so this was a hard question before that, and now I just don't eat a lot of different things, so I don't know. I would have probably used to have said pasta, but I don't really miss pasta that much, and I'm not eating pasta now. I don't know, I'm not, food is not like, I mean, of course I like and I enjoy food, and like I eat, like a normal person, but, I wouldn't say that like food, like my husband is like a big like foodie, as they would say, and I'm just like, food is not like, and the taste, I don't know, of course like I like to eat things that taste good, but like I don't regard food as like my favorite things, so I don't really have an answer currently. Broccoli, I really like broccoli. Vegetables, can I say vegetables? I think I'm gonna say vegetables. What movie could you watch over and over again and still love? American Beauty, Quills, I've watched 100 million times. I like those two movies a lot. Girl Interrupted, Rose Red, the whole thing, the whole 3 hours of it. I know it's not a movie, but I could watch every episode of True Blood 100 times. I probably, literally, without exaggeration, have watched every episode probably 15 times. Maybe 10. At least 10. So, it's not a movie, but I would say True Blood. Also, Big Bang Theory, I could watch every episode of Big Bang Theory 100 million times, and I probably have seen all of them probably twice. The last person you kissed you, my husband. Nobody else. I don't kiss anybody else. Were you ever a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout? Yes, I was a Girl Scout. Not for a long time, maybe a couple of years. I don't recall much about it, so. Would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? No, I don't pose nude. Would I wear lingerie in a magazine? Yes, I have worn lingerie in a magazine. But I would not wear nothing in a magazine. Can you change the oil in your car? Yes, I can. Because something most people don't know about me is that I originally went to school to be a mechanic, and I did not become a mechanic, but I did go to school to be a mechanic. I have lost the majority of my training as I never practiced it, and even when I went to school, I didn't really practice it. I did very good at school, and I think I got very close to a 4.0, but just no. Do I though? I don't, because I have a brand new car. I only have a car that's 2 years old, so I get it done at Ford because it's like $30 for them to do it, so it's what's going to cost me $25 to do it myself, and I have to do it myself, so it's not worth it. Have you ever gotten a speeding ticket? Yes, I have. I got 2 in the same day. Have you ever ran out of gas? Once in my driveway. Favorite kind of sandwich? I don't eat, well, I guess I eat gluten-free bread. So my favorite kind of sandwich before I went gluten-free was Subway, a Veggie Delight, or a turkey sandwich. I'm also a big fan of a tuna sandwich, but I try to never eat it because I feel like that much mayo can't be good for you ever. So I don't really eat that ever, but like once in a blue moon I'll get like a tuna sandwich, which I thoroughly enjoy. So my sandwich I get the most would be like Subway Veggie Delight, which is wheat bread, but Subway bread is not actually wheat bread, and basically all of the vegetables that they have there thrown on a sandwich with cheese, and that's what I would normally get. The best thing to eat for breakfast, I would used to have said oatmeal from Dunkin' Donuts because I love oatmeal from Dunkin' Donuts, but I don't eat it anymore. Now, my favorite thing now is like a vegetable garden omelet. I love it a lot. I would trade it for Dunkin' Donuts oatmeal any day. I also love gluten-free waffles, surprisingly. I kind of think I like them more than regular waffles. What's your usual bedtime? Now, like, everybody in the world makes fun of us for this, but Rudy and I go to bed really early. When he's working, he's usually up at like 5:45, sometimes 5:30 in the morning, which means I'm up at 5:30, 5:45. I go to work at 8, so I don't need to get up until 6:30 to shower and stuff. But I try to do yoga in the morning, so I try to get up around 6 to do my yoga and shower and have time to dilly-dally to get ready and make my breakfast and blah blah blah. So we go to bed, I mean, somewhere between 7 and 9. You know, we're tired. And I don't really have any shame about it. I'm a very good sleeper. I get a lot of sleep. I sleep easily, and I fall asleep easily. In my own bed. Anywhere else I cannot fall asleep, but if I'm in my own bed, I fall asleep pretty easily. When you were a kid, did you dress up for Halloween? Of course I dressed up for Halloween. I mean, come on. Of course I did. How far back can I remember what I dressed up as? 6th grade I was Daria. In 5th grade I was like, I think some kind of demon thing. I think I was also that same demon thing, or a similar demon thing, when I was in 7th grade. When I was in 8th grade I was Joey from Slipknot. When I was in 9th grade I was Goth Alice in Wonderland. When I was in 10th grade I was regular Alice in Wonderland. When I was a junior, I don't remember. I don't remember if I dressed up for Halloween that year. I'm sure I did. I don't remember what I was, though. When I was a senior in high school, I was... Yeah, I don't know if I dressed up that year either, because I know I saw Wednesday 13 pretty close to Halloween. I don't know if I did anything else for Halloween, though. I don't remember. That was a weird year. The next year, which I guess was 2007, I was Reagan from The Exorcist. I'm like well into out of childhood now. I don't know why I'm still telling you. Then 2008, I was Amanda from Saw. But back when I was really a little kid, I was Angelica from Rugrats once. I don't know. I was like a goth. I think it was called Vampira, but it was like a orange and black spider outfit. I remember. I don't know. That's all I can remember off the top of my head. I remember I had a red costume once too. I don't remember what it was. I also want to say I was a unicorn when I was really little. What's your Chinese astrological sign? I believe that's different from a regular astrological sign. My regular astrological sign is Aries. I don't know what my Chinese one is. I apologize, I don't know. And I'm gonna have a lot of friends who are gonna be like, how do you not know that? But I don't know it.